Hello, my name is Farghal. I'm the founder and CEO of Allovance. Today, I want to talk briefly about subjectivity in decision making. I've been working with a lot of organizations in creating their strategic plans, and that involves making a lot of decisions. And what I noticed is that organizations tend to include a lot of quantitative criteria in their decision-making process and ignoring a lot of subjective criteria because it's very hard to measure. So for example, if you want to buy a car, and your criteria for buying a car would be like the price that you have to pay for the car and also the style of the car, you would realize right away that it's very easy to quantify price because it's money, it's very quantifiable. But style, for example, is very subjective and it's different from one person to the other. So while you can look at a car and say, I score this car 9 out of 10 in style, another person can look at the same car and say, this is a really ugly car, I only score it 2 out of 10, right? So the problem with subjectivity is that it's hard to quantify. That's why it's called subjective, right? But one time, Thomas Sati, one of the scientists that work on subjectivity, said that subjectivity and objectivity are related. And actually, he said that objectivity is nothing more than shared subjectivity. So thinking about that, we created the software Allovance to be able to quantify this subjectivity and include the quantification into the decision-making model. So we have in Allovance a way of creating metrics and KPIs out of subjective criteria that will create a formula for quantification for those particular criteria that can be used in the decision-making model. So in this case, you can actually incorporate in your model quantitative criteria and subjective criteria at the same time that will help you make better decisions.